Okay, so we walk over here, and the boss comes out. This is Yawn, the giant snake. You know him. You love him. He's notorious. And I already fucked up. Like, I already fucked up horribly. I'm not even be able to do this. Actually, I'm being fucking serious. Actually, okay, yeah, I will be able to do this. Maybe just I might not be able to. Oh, oh boy, oh boy, get your ass juked. Okay, so I choked horribly at the beginning there, but holy shit, that ending was so fucking glorious. I fucking juked his ass. So if you actually do this without getting poisoned, you don't have to do this little cutscene thing right here, but if you do, then you do this cutscene. Lose some time, but you know.
Am I poisoned? Give me the serum.
Thankfully, someone actually gives you the serum in time. Whoever this mysterious person is. Okay, it's probably fucking Barry Burton, because, you know, wait, I don't even get to see who that was right there. Who is that? Is that Wesker or Barry? I don't fucking know. Anyway, you wake up in the medicine room. Well, spoilers, you wake up in the medicine room. All fine and dandy. You actually get a full health, you get full health if you lost health as you were leaving. I usually get there without losing health, but then whenever I come back, I lose health, but I didn't do it right. What I was trying to do was actually bait him to go around the pillar for me, so that I can run there and hopefully come back and he doesn't get me. But he actually did get me, so I had to waste a full heal, but other than that, that went really well. So now I have all the crests. So I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna get all these crests out right quick. This is all I'll be needing. I might need a handgun. Not gonna save just yet. There is, I believe, nothing else to do in this house. Where's the lighter? Let me try to think. Yo, where the fuck is that lighter? I seriously don't know where this lighter is. I need to do this right now. I need to do this right now as well because we're about to have to leave the mansion. And when we come back, it's gonna be way harder to get items. By way harder, I mean almost fucking impossible. Oh, I remember where it is. Okay, we're gonna go there first. Let's take a trip back to the other side of the mansion, the east side of the mansion. We're gonna be up in this area, but like we can just juke them out, you know. Not juke them out. So I can hear my dog, by the way. He is being a loud motherfucker. Honestly, that boss fight might be one of my scariest moments of the game in terms of like, well, no, the return to the mansion definitely is my least favorite and like most nerve-wracking part of the game. Maybe the second Yawn boss fight, because spoilers. I mean, even if you can actually shoot him in that boss fight to make him go away, and then you can get the thing. But that's just really a waste of ammo when you can just run past him and get it. But yeah, he comes back, and you actually have to kill him that time. It's not as bad, because really, I mean, you just unload on him and he dies pretty quickly. But still, it can still be a bitch. Honestly, that encounter might be like the worst boss in the game. All the others are pretty easy. Even the final boss is a fucking pushover. Okay, so we're gonna go out here. I might actually need to dump off these fucking crests, what did you know? Thankfully, there's a save room right down here, so I can do it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to dump these off. There's gonna be some items I want to get in here, and can't get them if I don't have the thing, or if I have the thing. The crests. Which we can just come back and get those crests as we're leaving. All the other rooms that I didn't go into, there's either no purpose or they're locked right now. Probably the latter. Well, there might be some that are of the former, but I don't know entirely. Okay, let's go back in there. There's no enemies to really worry about, so really I shouldn't bring my fucking pistol. But yeah, I'm pretty sure in Chris there's actually, on Chris's scenario, there's actually an enemy in there. Or maybe it's just the original director's cut. I don't know, but there was an enemy in there and it fucking surprised the shit out of me. I was like, what? There's not supposed to be an enemy there. But there was. Also in this area coming up, there's actually an additional Barry cutscene if you're playing the remake. There's actually a lot of additional cutscenes in the remake, and there's actually completely new areas. There's even like a new boss. It's kind of sweet, actually. Like I said, if it's not clear, the remake is my more preferred version of this game, although I do like the original. It's not terrible. Researchers will. It's a letter. The top of the letter is missing. The remaining says, yes, I'm infected. I did everything I could. I can only delay the progress by a few days. The most frightening thing is, I forget more about you day by day, or by the day. I chose a peaceful death rather than becoming the living dead. Within an hour, I will have entered my eternal sleep. I do hope you understand my decision. Goodbye and forever yours. Martin Crack Barn or something like that. Sad. He decided to kill himself instead of becoming a zombie. Can't blame him though. Alright, so here, looks like someone's already searched it, but there's a switch. Let's push it, and it drains the water from this water tank over here, this aquarium or whatever the fuck it is. But really, we need to do that because then we can go over here and we can push this out of the way. So we can push this out of the way. And then we can just open up, and what you get? You get those explosive rounds. Ooh, yeah, those are gonna be fucking awesome. Also, let's get these ink ribbons right quick. I'm gonna show you guys a lot of different ink ribbon locations I've learned over the time I played this game. I've actually missed one ink ribbon location, which I'll go get if I need it, but that's actually at the very beginning. If you search the typewriter, right next to the staircase, you can actually find ink ribbons there. It's cool. Anyway, here's the lighter. I believe Chris starts with this, or maybe that's the fucking remake. But that's his like special item in the remake. Cause like in the remake, the characters have special items. Like Joe has the lockpick and Chris has the lighter, and it's actually the lighter is much more useful in the remake, or has a bigger use. Which is actually why I'm gonna play as Chris in the remake, because Chris is probably easier in the remake than Joe. Even though the original, I'd say Joe's easier. You know, they're both sort of the same, honestly. It's just different play styles. So we got red herb. I really hope I have the space for the shit that we're gonna get in this next area. Sorry about background noise again. A lot of yard work going on today, apparently. I chose the best time to fucking record. My next session will probably be tonight, though, so we shouldn't have to worry about interrupting noises. We're gonna head in here. That one hallway before the boss room, where that zombie came from, there's a room in there. We're gonna need to go. We don't need to explore it, but it's gonna benefit us if we explore it. So this room is really dark as we enter. It's pretty much at a point where if you do anything, well actually, if you try to do anything, at least in this room maybe it's not that dark, but in the other room that's like right next to us, she's gonna be all like, oh, it's so dark, I can't see anything. What you want to do is actually use the lighter right here. It's like the only place that you really need to use the lighter as Jill, unless I'm wrong. No, there's another room. No, there's not. I don't know. But, yeah. Get more ink ribbons here, which is useful. And then what we need to do is push this out of the way, go into the side room. In the fucking remake, they put a zombie in here, so you don't fucking expect it. We get acid rounds, yes! More acid rounds. A godsend. Alright, sorry about lack of commentary, but there's like the leaf blowers going on like right outside right now, so like I don't want to talk too much because then you're just going to hear that and it's going to make it so annoying. So I'll just cut back to the save room. Welcome back to the save room. We're gonna drop off all this shit. Well, actually, I should probably combine some stuff. So let me go ahead and get these acid rounds out. The grenade launcher actually starts with 6 explosive rounds. Explosive rounds aren't terrible, but they're just not the best rounds you can use. There's only 2 other types of rounds. Acid rounds and flame rounds. Flame rounds are also pretty good in certain situations, but usually acid rounds will be better. 9 ink ribbons. Hell yeah, I could probably just save up a fucking storm. I try to keep somewhat below 10 saves, even though I usually get like to exactly 10 in each run. Let's see. There's no real reason to not just combine red herbs with green herbs as soon as you get them. Motherfucker, I don't want to check a red herb. It's a local herb. Yeah, no shit, Joe. What the fuck? Just combine. Oh my god. That's why I like Resident Evil 4. You just plop that herb around the other herb and it's like, there you go, it's combined. You don't have to do this drawn out shit. We don't need the lighter. We're gonna drop that off. We're actually gonna need the lighter one at a time. We're gonna get that, and we should be good. Oh, we need a crest. Fuck. Yeah, let's get all those out. Boom, 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 and boom. There you go. And we're gonna leave. We got one other area to do, or to get to before I end this session. I swear to God, if it fucking corrupts, I'm gonna rage quit. I'm gonna go fucking play the Roblox version of fucking Resident Evil, you know. Alright, that room to the right, we can't actually go in yet. We're gonna have to go outside. We're gonna be greeted by a fucking dog. You know the one. He's probably gonna hit me once, I'd say. Maybe? He wants to get his ass over here. Personalities are, you don't actually have to put them in a certain area. That might actually be in the remake where they make you do that. But in this game, you just plop them all in and they put them where they're supposed to be, which is good. And like that, we got ourselves a puzzle done. Now we're gonna get a key item up here. We need this item a little bit. So let's go ahead and get it. Push, Joe. Joe, push the stairs over to the thing. Alright, this is a square crank. I'll actually look at it really quick to specify what type of crank it is, so I don't get them mixed up later, although you can pretty much tell from the picture. Its end is square shaped, so this is a square crank. The only reason they distinguish is because there's one other crank we get later of a certain other shape. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up some healing items. I'm gonna save most of these for later, should we need them. But other than that, I'll take like one. That should be good. Okay, I guess I'll be taking a couple. These dogs in this area are the ones that I was saying earlier might get me a little bit. Well, I mean, the dogs in the hallway are the ones that usually always get me if I try to go in the hallway. But I don't use that hallway until after we come back to the mansion because it's replaced by a much less lethal enemy. But okay, I got a couple of healing items, which is good. Oh shit. They don't do too much damage, as you can see I'm still in green fine, but once they get you in a stun lock, they will fucking pummel you. Like, they'll just keep coming and they'll keep jumping on you, and the damage adds up, is what I'm trying to say. In the remake, they can like pounce on you and get you down on the ground, and it's annoying. Dogs are worse in the remake, honestly. They're bad here, but they're even worse in the remake. Although in this game, like a shotgun shell, usually you can like get them you can actually get them in a stun lock if you just keep using the pistol. But shotgun also works, even though it's really much a waste of shotgun shells. Anyway, we use the square crank and we lower the water, or we make the water fall through the thing. It's running down the opposite side, yeah, that's what I was trying to say. She's not gonna get rid of the square crank because we need the square crank later. So we're just gonna run right across here. Hold the fucking run button when you get up here because these things will drop down, these snakes. Make sure you know where you're going, because if you get stuck on a wall, they can get you. These are one of the enemies that can poison you in this game. The other one will be coming up, actually in the guardhouse, coming right up. But yeah, getting poisoned sucks, because you have to find a blue herb, and if you don't find a blue herb in time, you're fucking boned. If you don't have any blue herbs, you're also boned. Which is why I'm actually going to leave a lot of these blue herbs laying around the area. I might grab a couple later on, but for now I'll just leave them laying around, so oh shit, I forgot this dog's right here. We're gonna do some fancy dodging here. Let's see if I can get it. Yeah! Oh, and you too. And you too. They're really fast, but they'll just jump in like one direction and they'll usually miss. But yeah, I'll leave these blurbs around, so if I really need them, I can run right to where they are, pick them up, and not die to poison. Before I save, because the save room's like right in this little hallway, I'm actually just gonna push this statue. Because the main gimmick of this area is it's kind of being taken over by a plant type mutate or infected creature, or infected with the virus. And this plant manifests itself, at least in this area, because there's that hole. If you try to go over that hole without covering it up, then the tentacle comes up and smacks you. It doesn't do that much damage, but it does add up over time. So, actually, I don't even know if you can get past without covering it up, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that so we don't have to worry about it. We're gonna go make a save in this save room. I like the save room, it has a lot of cool items in here. First, let me drop some shit off. You got that, see, that's a first aid spray. Like I said, you don't find many of those in the game, so... Sorry, it's useful. And if you're doing like your first playthrough of this game, I would actually advise that you just like pick up every fucking herb you see. When you get better at the game, you know you can skip some if you don't really need them. But sometimes even I pick up a ton of healing items even if I don't need them, just because, you know, it's nice to have, because there are some times where you'll get fucked over by things that wouldn't normally fuck you over. And when you have the healing items to make up for that, it's great. Anyway, I'm going to call this a session. Let me go ahead and get these grenade rounds thrown away. Let me make sure I have the items that I know I'm going to need, which I believe I have. That's all I really need is the pistol for this area, maybe. Yeah. I only need the pistol for this area. This area is not too bad. More of the same thing, really. It's just in a smaller scale. But we're going to go ahead and make a save. Hope you guys enjoyed this session of Resident Evil. It's been fun. I can't wait to continue this so we can get more going. I'm really excited to start this fucking series. Well, there's only another survival horror series that I'm gonna like more, probably, but this is one of my favorites, all-time favorite survival horror series. So I'm really excited. Hope you guys are too, and I'll be catching you guys on the flip side.